Welcome to this series where we are playing survival mode in No Man's Sky. We are currently starting next to a portal for a reason which I'm going to explain in a little while. But first, a little bit of an apology in the sense that I haven't done that much No Man's Sky content this week. And there are several reasons for that. The first reason is that I haven't had a lot of time this week. And which leads into the second reason is that my original plan was to do the Vile Brood expedition. I think it's expedition 16, mainly as a filler and to get more resources for my survival game. And I actually went as far as recording the first part in that expedition, which was when it came out. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? And then Sean Murray dropped an emoji, a planet emoji, which, as anyone who's familiar with the game knows, that's a warning of an upcoming update. And my immediate reaction was, well, he just must be playing games with the community because we're doing an expedition. But the more I thought about it, I kind of started to think, well, I don't want to be in the middle of an expedition with an update coming out. Plus the fact is that I must admit I wasn't really enjoying Expedition 16 because this is the one where you spend a lot of time running around killing creatures. So I actually threw that recording away. And now the final reason is that there have been changes to the Steam libraries, which is the experimental branches, whatever you want to call them, which in the past the communities used as a way to kind of keep an eye on what Hello Games is doing. But Steam has actually changed that policy, and I think that also works to the benefit of Hello Games, simply because to be able to access these accounts now, you're actually going to need passwords. So I suppose probably the next thing is what will the next update will be, and I actually agree with the general consensus that it's probably Worlds Part 2, which I must admit I was expecting in the first 3 months of the year, so this is coming out a little bit earlier. And the other thing that I'm thinking, the reason why this update may be coming out earlier than expected, in fact it could be as early as next week, and it also ties into why suddenly Hello Games has gone dark with all their internal branches, is that I've got a feeling that they don't want to let on about what they're doing with Light No Fires. I'm going to put in my speculation. I want to emphasize this is pure speculation. I think it's very possible that we may get Worlds Part 2 next week. If the latest, I would say probably by the first week in February, because Hello Games are probably clearing the decks within their development studio so that they can put a lot more focus on Light No Fires and get that development done. And I think what you might find is going forward is a little bit of a shift more towards that game. But of course, and we all know that after the initial release of No Man's Sky, which was a little bit of a disaster, I remember it quite well, with all the hype, and then when the game released, the expectation was not met. I think with respect to Light No Fires, Hello Games have been very secretive. In fact, they are very secretive about their releases. In fact, it's very rare to get too much information beyond pure speculation until whatever they release changes. Even the release dates are kept very secret as well. So that means that what we're going to have to do is just see what happens, and that's the position I wanted to be in. So that now leads us to why are we looking at a portal, and I must admit it's taken me a little while to find one of these. And what I want to do is we're going to unlock a portal. Of course I'm on the wrong end, it's at this end. Simply because I want to make a start on a project which I've been working on for a little while. So what we're going to do here, which is getting to the center of the galaxy. So what we're going to do is just go round and unlock the portal. Got emerald. We might be struggling a little bit with respect to the rare salts. Yeah, emerald. I'm a bit worried about the emerald bit. Salt. And we've still got emerald. And then salt. A bit more emerald. Oops, that one didn't So we're now fully charged. It says secondary fracture reported, auto diagnostics initiated. I close my eyes as I approach the portal. When I open them again, I get half and expect the structure to be gone, but there it is, real. Everything I've seen. There's no different from any other structure in the world. I continue. So we're going to activate the portal, and what I'm going to do, and this is, and I'll be completely upfront, I'm not sure if this is still valid, but what we're going to do is just put the same one in all the time, because what this should do is take us to a system close to the center of the galaxy. If it doesn't, well, we'll just find another way to do it. And for reference, I am in the Euclid galaxy. So here we are, and what we're going to do is go through here. And here we are. We've arrived in the Yarling system. And bit of scanning. Just see, this might actually be okay, it's got a single creature on it, but it's already been discovered 8 years ago. Wow, a long time ago. I'm not sure whether that will, I don't think that worked. And we're just going to scan around. Of course, one of the annoying features with No Man's Sky is you can't actually open the map or the galaxy map until you're actually in space. So what we're going to do is go this way up into space. Now comes the moment of truth. We open the map. Yeah, we are basically, if you look in the top left hand corner, you'll see that we are 5,458 light years from the center, which just means we're still a long way away from the center of the galaxy, but in the general area is probably the polite way of saying it. So we've still got a little bit more distance to go. We could, I think what I might do is now we're going to, so we're not as close as I was hoping for, but what I'm going to do now is we're going to jump in the black hole and see if that will get us any closer to the center of the galaxy. Now this is going to be completely random. If not, what we're going to have to do is actually do the jumps manually and see what we can do. And of course, one of the things about this is the fact that we will be in a lot of systems that have already been pre-found, because of course there's over the years, in fact, what, the 9 years since No Man's Sky was released, there's always been a lot of activity around the center of the galaxy. So see if we come out here and see if we take any damage. Map center. Yeah, so we're now 3,000 light years. I think what we'll do is I'd rather drop a save down. We'll go and check out. And we traveled 5,000. Well, again, a little bit more difficult to see where we actually are, but whoops, get out of there. We will go into there. In fact, we're just going to hang around so that we can just let those hostiles be out. Yeah, goodbye. Of course. And what we're going to do is just check out the system here. Check some missions. Browse mission. Hand in. Oh, I've got a mission to hand in. Okay, missing person. Collect. Okay. Got some relatticed crystals. That was a mission that I just picked up while I was faffing around, in the, looking at the things. Let's see if we can find the relatticed. Well, I think we can sell those. It's not like it's the end of the world. We need to stock up on anything. Don't think we need tritium or anything like that. No, we're good. And of course, what we will do is just go up and pick the guys up here. Oops. Not sure what happened there. Rothwood get relic. This is twice it's done that now. Just come here, request dialect help. Technology symbol. Not going to do it that time. We're going to collect the free sample. We're going to collect the hypercore. I'm only going to take one iron battery. So, sack venom. Not sure I'm that interested. I am going to donate an exo chart because I'm not really using them anyway. I think I might have a key as well. Let me just see. Starship. No, I haven't got a key. Oh well, that's the way it is. Rebel start. Yep, not worried about missions. What I'd like to do now, so we're just going to jump in the ship. Jump out again. As the stroppers say, when you're doing this, heading towards the galaxy center, what you want to do is always try and drop fairly solid saves on the way through. So come here. I'm looking for. Need that. I think I'd like another black hole. See if it would get us any closer to the center of the galaxy. I mean, it's a real chance that it might bounce us back out from wherever we're going. So Euclid galaxy, tab out. Right, we're 3,700 light years from the center, and then we're just gonna dive in again. And see if we can get any closer. So here we are, another planet already pre-discovered. Right, that's barely taken us anywhere, any distance closer at all, isn't it? I mean, we gained about 100 light years, which I think we could probably do that just by, let me just see actually, galactic core, see how far we can jump. I mean, that's 800 light years we've gone. So if we jump that distance as well. Okay. Well, it says we traveled. So how far away are we now? 2,900, 3,000. So we're just gonna who owns this system? Did I discover it? Go there. Oh, somebody, here's a question for you guys. I actually had a comment someone posted. They said that they were naming planets and then uploading like this, and then they said that the name was changing back. Now, personally, I don't name that many planets anyway, mainly because I just flip through so many so quickly, and I normally only name them long enough to be able to do what I want to do in that area, because I am, well, for any of you who follow the channel know that I'm a little bit of one of life's nomads. So so I'll be very interested if any of you have actually encountered that problem, and if you know what the solution is, or what is actually going wrong, so that I can pass it on to the person who actually asked the question. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, again, we're just going to keep going. Okay, so it looks like we are now within, looks like we've actually got, yeah, so we are actually close. We've now reached the galactic core, which is just over there. So the teleporter did get us well within range. Now, before we go through that, what I want to do now is we need to find a suitable planet. We've got a supercritical planet there. I want something that's going to be fairly high energy planet, gamma root sodium. What I'm looking for is a planetary system where I can set a base up on, which is going to be useful, because I suppose this would be the good time to talk about why I'm actually going to the center of the galaxy. Is I have this ambition, I've got no idea whether I'm going to be able to deliver it, is to visit every single galaxy in the game. But to do that properly, we're going to have to get to the center of each galaxy and then go through the center, which is what I won't do in this part. But in order to be able to jump backwards and forwards between the galaxies, what I want to do is build a base at the center of each galaxy, if that makes sense. So what we're looking for is this mismatic planet, Star Brood, Ancient Gamma Root Bone, Supercritical, Tudland. Anything else around close by? Because of course on the edge of the galaxy, or near the center of the galaxy, there isn't that much. Well, there's a distance system here actually. I'm going to be very interested in that distance system, because that will allow me to replenish the Sentinel ships. And if there's some good planets here, what I might do is remove the other base that we've got. Now, we don't actually have the imminent core detonation. Venetic Gaming. That one's got there. What else have we got in this system? Gamma root, overgrown, paraffinium. That's it. Where's the distance system then? Overgrown planet, Firestone outpost, Pyro. Actually, what I could do is find a planet that's Portus is called Portal 3. I actually quite like that Eron 188 there. Got activated cadmium. Well, it's got uranium in it, activated cadmium, and it's also got cadmium. So I think we're going to go to Eron G8. Yeah, I think this could be a good operational base. So should we need cadmium, we can come here. So I want each of these bases that I set up to have a meaning, not just some place in the center. So if we go here, it's going to be a little bit rough, but I'm not too worried about it. And let's have a look around and see what we can find. I mean, the actual location, I just would like a location that's going to justify actually visiting. Let's have a look around and see what we can find. A very arid planet. Throw out a scan. We're probably not going to find wall of flame detected. Maybe not quite such a good idea, but I don't think we've got a lot of other choices that we got. This is the one we're on. Okay, maybe we need to go to that one there then. This is activated cadmium. I say we don't actually have to be on a... Maybe we'll go to... what's this one? This is an overgrown planet. It's got aggressive sentinels. I don't really want to mess about with them. I think maybe we'll go to whatever that planet's pronounced. I don't even want to try and pronounce it. So maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Yeah. That's Kardumi. What's that over there? What are you? This is unknown planet. That's a plated planet. Adro 7. You're the one out there. You're the Forsaken planet. One we're looking for is... What have you got over there? That's the one we're after. Ancient bones, gamma roots, activated cadmium, uranium. Okay, this planet looks nearly as bad as the other one. Maybe this isn't such a good idea to use this system. Although, hard to tell. Oh, it helps if we actually get the right way up. That's probably a good first point. Looks like we might have some water or something down there. No, it's not water. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Let's go to another system. Okay. Yeah, thank you, game. Okay, we'll go to that one. That's the dissonance system. Maybe that's the one I was aiming for before. We'll see if that one's going to be a little bit more friendly. Cool. Oh, that's a really... That's a really super weird planet. Right, what this one actually has got is a base. So I think we're going to scoot in the base. And, well, just see what we got here. We got a low atmosphere planet. We got a flourishing planet with a distance on it. That's looks like the one we want to go for. But we're go and say hello to the space station first to tag it. First things first, we'll just go and check the missions. Mission agent Aberong. Locate missing. Okay. Feed 10 creatures. No, I don't think we'll bother with that. We will go and check the what we call it up here. We're in. It looks like we're in a GEC system. Was it? No, it's a Keen system by the look of it. And we will follow Ansem with the Keen effigy. What are you staring at me for? Dialect help. Russian symbol. We are the world's strongest. Well, we'll certainly take the warp cell. We'll take. Get the free supplies of that. Not that we need it. I am gonna get all the condensed carbon. We will need that as well. That's the storage augmentation. We've got nothing we can really donate. Okay. What we will do is Bobby come here. We'll sell the grades for the nanites. We will Yeah, why not? Do that. Okay. I think I want to round off that corner of the. So that's that done. Got a ship expansion, augmentation as well. I'm gonna go and do that. Trade ship. High augmentation. We've got a couple of spare spaces. I think I would like to finish. Okay, thank you, game. Obviously, augmenting your ship is a very big deal. Oh wow, that's a pretty cool looking fighter. I don't think I can recruit. Can we recruit life form? What we could, he's an S-class pilot. Okay, I'm going to do this because he's got a really nice S-class fighter here. So he's leadership excellent, intelligence good, recklessness non-existent. This guy's too good to be true. He's got a reasonable elite power. Okay, we're going to recruit a pilot. That was totally unscheduled, but I think that guy he had a really cool looking ship, and he with some nice stats. Right, where are we going? That's an Arctic planet. I don't want to go to Arctic, but going flourishing my ass sucks. Okay, that's the planet we're looking for. That over there. Unknown planet. That's a desolate planet. Okay. It's got cobalt, it's got distance in, it's got activated copper. I think maybe we'll go to that one then. I just wonder whether that comment is triggered by the fact that it's like some of these planets you go to in the expeditions, which are supposed to be flourishing or something like that, and they're completely full of mountains. As I say, I'm not too worried about building a super base or something. In fact, if it's got dissonance on it, that's probably more useful. So we'll go here. It says unmapped. So go down here. Oh, there's a base over there. What I would like to do is put down, not next to. This place looks a bit rough as well. What are you? No, whoops. I just got hooked on the top of the. Okay. I don't think I've got any more I used up all my cartographic inch sight, big sight. We're gonna fire that. Luminance engine. Did you? It's an operations center. What I ideally would like is a okay, this is going to be a little bit sticky. It's not exactly going to be one of the most attractive planets to live on. In fact, I think what we're going to do is change to third person. And we're just going to just fly through this unknown building over there. 92 degrees Celsius. Wow, thank you, game. What have we got here? I think that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I can be fairly extravagant with the fuel because we got the trade station. Exactly what I was looking for. We'll buy some metal plates actually while I'm here. By about 20. And we will. Well, I think once you get on the surface, it's not that bad a planet. We just need to find somewhere to build a base. Can we name the planet? This is discovered. Okay, yeah. So we've got basically. In fact, this could be a good way to actually call this Euclid. Oops. No. I'll stay with that for the moment. I'll think of a name. Open to suggestions. For what we got here, we got. Oh, that could be useful. That's actually holographic. Obviously, this place likes trade stations. Right, I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna fly across the surface. Ah, obviously we got another wall of flame. Okay, I'm sticking with this planet. We're just gonna have to live with walls of flame, causing us problems. But I like the idea of having a dissonance system near the center of the galaxy. We just need to. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Found it. Jump out. Gonna get into here. Look here. Yep, I think we're pretty good. We got a dinky little tool here. We will extract the nanites. There's the wall of flame. Whoops. Get back inside, get past the wall of flame by going round it. Yeah, I think we can. Get the feeling the flame is following me. Place stuff burn. Okay. I think because we're inside the base, we're actually immune to the fires. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait the flames and everything else out, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I think the storm might be easing off a little bit, but I thought what I'll do is we're going to come back into here. I'm going to call you Euclid. Oops. This is going to be a central. Oops, missed out the end. And the R central. And we'll call it this on. So you spell it. I'm just going to name that, and then we go back I'm going to upload it. I want to see if I can lock that one in and see if it will actually change. Of course, we can't rename the system. Anyway, the storm is just easy. No, wait, game. You were meant to be easing off, and what we're going to do is put base computer down. Searching catastrophic archives. I don't know what's there. Prior claim base. Looks like there's actually a freighter close by as well. It's always worth a look round when the game goes up there. We call this Euclid. Center base. Actually, no. Galaxy Center base. Okay. As I say, we're not going to build anything too elaborate here. There's the freighter, it's just in the background there. That's pretty cool. We will claim the unknown sector. We will also scan our creatures. Right, what type of bait? Oh, I'll sell that up there. We've got all these. So what we're going to do... Got loads of ion batteries. What type of base can we put in here? Invalid position. Actually, I quite like that. Actually, if we can get that so that we can get a door right on the edge there, like that. So I'm not looking to build anything fantastic. What I'm looking for is just an operational base with a teleporter or something like that in it, which we can do it. Probably power wise, we're probably not going to. We get to 3 location services unavailable. Okay. If we can put some power in. Okay, now it's nothing going to be. Battery there. There. But don't know. We're never been 100% too sure whether the thing. If I do that now. Is that? And the other thing I would like to put in at the moment is okay, we're going to need 2 nanotubes, and just going to put a teleporter. Oops. Yep, thank you, game. So I just want to hook up a teleporter so that I can come and go. Getting anyway, that doesn't really make that much difference. Yep, thank you, game. I'm just stuck in here. I say because I've already got a base in the Euclid galaxy, this is just going to be a kind of center of the galaxy location base, which I can use as and when I wish. We can come back in and out. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to come here. Oh, hey, don't run around. We've got some vile brood over there. Okay, how many more creatures have we got? I mean, it's not the most salubrious of places, but actually in here. Aha, hello. Now, I don't want this video to be too long, so what we're going to do is jump in here. It should, space stations, it should tell us current system. I'm just going to warp out to there. And if I go my bases, what you'll see now is we've got the Euclid Galaxy Center base. We've got the permadeath. What base is this then? What on earth is this? Oh, this is the one in the Essen galaxy, I think. No idea what that was. Okay, this is this underwater base. Okay, I want to get rid of this. My ship's parked right on top of it. Okay. I'd like to, if possible, Starship, you are messing me up. Okay, well, there's not that much in the way of resources, so I'll do it the other way. Fleet base. Continue. Yep, base all gone. This is where the game tells me that I can't. Yep, out, escape out through the water. Haha. I'm gonna get up. Yeah, I think that base I built because when I did the Nautilon mission, I don't need it. And so what we're going to do is just get all the way back over to here. And actually, just out of curiosity, just to show you, we're in the Euclid galaxy. We're now 692,000 light years out on the galactic rim. You can just see the pin on the top left hand corner there. Now, if there's some reason that you want to be out this far, just build a base. It's probably the easiest way to do things. But I'm more interested in having bases at the center of the galaxies, because when you come into the galaxies, you will actually have options for what you want to do. So we're going to come here, get back to wherever we're going, just go there. Opens the teleporter. We'll just look at our base list now. Your bases. So we got our settlement. We've got that one in the Essen galaxy. I'm gonna need to set up a base in the Essen galaxy, because that's it. So we got Euclid Central base. We got this one, which is the base in there. So just see. I want to check something else first before I commit. Space stations. Yeah, you can see what we've got space stations in the Essian galaxy. So would I need to, I'm just trying to think of normal base. Okay, space stations, your bases. Yeah, I think I would like to keep the bases near the center of the galaxies, because we will get random space stations out round the edge over time, which we can get back to. I mean, we've already got how many? Got quite a few systems in here. Although I might put, maybe if I have a base, yeah, that might be a pit. So here's the idea, guys. Each galaxy will have two bases, one in the center, one out near the peripheral where we arrive. So what I need to do is go to the SDM galaxy and create a base out on the peripheral before I warp to the center. But obviously when we go through the center of the Euclid galaxy, which will be in the next part, we will be in a totally different galaxy. So then we'll have three galaxies to operate into. I think at the moment I'm just going to walk back to the center. So does that make sense, having two bases in each galaxy? That means that by the end of this process we can have nearly 400 bases. I don't know whether there's an upper limit on how many bases you can have. If that's true, what we might have to do is abandon this base. So maybe we shouldn't build this one too big, because we may have to abandon this base and just have the one on the outer rim, which is I'm kind of slightly sentimentally attached to. That come up there, it says community 2, tier 3 or tier 2 is actually means that, yeah, this is the weekend mission, which I was going to do before I got this cockamamie idea. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. So in the next part, we will try and get through the center of the galaxy and see what's on the other side. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.